All righty. Hello, all of you wonderful, wonderful people. It is your boy Ryan, aka Rylion here.
And of course, it's Matthew, aka Mr. Monster. You guys know who I am.
And last but not least, it's Nemo, the man, the myth, the legend, as people call me on the street sometimes. And yeah, yeah.
And this is beyond the archives, and I don't know if you could tell, but Monstar, how well are you doing today, my friend?
Dude, I'm doing super well. I'm doing super well. I notice a very clear thing going on on video right now as I'm looking across the way here at my fellow co-host Nemo. Nemo, man, uh, how's it going over there?
You know,
Looking good.
I I have. Listen, I don't even want to hear it. I
Uh,
have been on a I've been on a streak. I've been on a solo queue win streak. I came in here. I've been getting messages. I'm happy. I'm ready to be here. And I come to sit down, and I get reminded. Poi reminded, hey, Nemo, you need your Patriots jersey.
mm-hmm.
I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I remember that I had to do it, and I was very. I feel very disappointed in myself, to be completely honest with you. Like I feel like that. You want to see the full Patriots jersey? Okay, so
Yes,
we've
yeah, let's
got
see it. Turn
We've got
around.
the number 10 on the
Ooh.
back. We're rocking the scoot this back. Hey, the Drake May.
Oh my
Drake May
god.
on the back. You
Sexy.
know, you know how it is, dude. I
Sexy.
I am not doing a twirl. This is not a big W jersey. Drake May is not even a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. And we can have that conversation. I
Hey, hold
am
on
I'm
now.
absolutely I am absolutely done with this jersey. I've had it on for like probably 10 minutes at this point, and I am already
At most.
sick to my stomach. And I guess that leads me to the last. I should ask Mr. Boston Celtics jersey up there. How are you doing?
I wish it was a jersey. I'm doing fantastic. Yes, I am repping my Boston Celtics sweatshirt here, representing 2/3 of us representing New England here tonight, and couldn't be any happier though. Like it's been a rough week at work, so it's nice to just be here, talk about things for the archives, talk about just League of Legends related, Patriots related things as well with my boys here. It's like a little slice of heaven, outside of reality. But outside of that, yeah, it's been going. Like that's all I could say. Solo queue's been rough. I can't lie. We can get into that a little bit later on, but I'm the bot lane, as I know you know, Nemo, it is just rough down there, man. Like we are not having a good time overall, and it's been rough right now
Yeah.
for League of Legends, and a lot of shakeups also currently happening right now. I'm kind of digging a lot of the changes, which we again we'll get into here in a little bit, but yeah, no, it's going to be fun, and there's a lot to go over, and there's a lot of things for you guys to see here. So we are going to go ahead and bring up the table of contents. So starting off tonight as well, we're going to dive right into the clips and the highlights and the lowlights, of course, all those great, wonderful things that you guys have sent. Boy has sifted through a little bit, and we are going to go ahead and see here on stream. So I think we got to see some pretty nice ones last week, so I'm kind of looking forward to this week's submissions here. And then, of course, we have our players of the week, each of us as individuals, which I'm thoroughly looking forward to. Mine is a little bit of a shakeup. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be fun. But Monstar, what else we got on the agenda for us here tonight, my friend?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, you named the big ones there. Obviously, Player of the Week, Power Rankings. Those, I think most people came here to bust Nemo's walls a little bit about the Power Rankings. I think that's the basic. Obviously the pro play like that. That's exciting. We're gonna talk about the patch notes. A little bit. There's some interesting changes this time. I think some people are going to be upset with some of the changes that happened on this go round. And of course, we're going to go through the stream schedule a bit. We have some interesting games coming up. Every division is either in the middle of the playoffs at this point, or in the Elders' case, they're literally about to start the playoffs, as we saw, K5 get eliminated yesterday. And then, of course, at the end, we're gonna spin another wheel. No punishment to do in between those because Nemo is living his punishment for the next hour, hour and a half. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting one. And I think the clips and highlights this week are really, really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely looking forward to it. I mean, do you have anything like any submissions? Like, I would put some gameplay up here. I want to see some Nemo gameplay in some of these clips as well. Like, and I want to see some Monstar Nautilus support gameplay. Maybe we could put that on the wheel. Like the three of us do like a flex game together on stream for just like a segment. It's just like, all right, enjoy.
Oh, that would be beautiful. Get some clips from that. Yeah.
We'll do
That
that
would be
on,
great.
like
Yeah.
not as the podcast. We'll do that on the actual stream. So that'll be one of our punishments for one of the days that we're not actually streaming a game or something, or in between a season. They'll mess with us like that.
Beautiful.
Listen. I won't lie. That might be a slight punishment. You mentioned the bot lane, being a struggle. I queued up.
It is.
I queued up two games yesterday with the Bog Dogs. I'm gonna be honest with you. And in the second game I played support, and it was a friggin' mage in my lane. Right away Vigar, and we and the enemies playing mages, and
Of course.
I'm playing Nautilus, and I'm like, hey man, I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing.
Nope.
It's depressing.
So who were you? You were versing what? Vigar what? Vigar Syndra? Vigar Victor? Vigar fill in the blank. It doesn't matter.
No, it was rough. It was rough. No, and the thing is, the Vigar was on my team. That's the sad part.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So you had a Vigar.
Oh.
That's the sad part. That's the really sad
So
part.
you got ran down by one of your teammates. I see.
No, hell no. Hell no.
But-
We stomped.
By your own
Actually,
teammate.
I ran solo duo the other day with a guy who actually knocked us to the losers bracket of
absolutely
playoffs. The guy had Ice Aurelius, and he tried to play. Oh man, what did he try to play? I don't even remember, but I remember beforehand, and this should have been my cue. It should have been. He said, "Man, honestly, I've been on a losing streak. I don't even feel like playing right now." And then we queued up together, and that should have been my sign, because
Oh,
then
no.
I don't know that we won a game, and then it was, yeah, you know what? I don't think I'm here for this, and then leaves VC and he's gone. I was like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have even queued up at that point. I don't know.
Well, speaking of queuing and maybe not queuing up, let's go ahead and get into the clips now of the week. So here are a couple of submissions. We'll get them pulled up for you live. And here we are. And we'll also go ahead and get that pulled up. So, okay.
Let's see. What do we have here?
Yep. Good charge up
Okay.
by. Oh my
This is-
god.
This is Crimson Rose and oh no, Crow. Oh my goodness. This is Vi. Okay, so this is Crimson Rose against Nova, I think. Oof.
Oh my god. Did you guys see the cue right into the flash delay at the very end there to go ahead for the initial engage? That was so
Yeah, just-
crisp and so clean. We're gonna do that one more time. We cannot not do it.
Maybe two more times. Maybe two more times. So this is Kappa. Okay, Kappa. All right, I see my boy. My boy's on here.
Oh, beautiful. And yeah, into that. Yeah, just play the game, ADC. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Just play the game.
Yeah.
ADC, you're good. Don't worry.
What are you supposed to do there?
Play safe.
play the game.
Play safe. All right. Again? Yeah, no worries. I got you. Look how
Yeah.
crisp this was,
This
by
is
the way.
this is why people are playing mages right now. This is exactly why right here.
Look at this.
Yeah, why play Lucian when you have to like
Oh
stand
my
somewhere
God.
close to any of these demons?
Following
Like, look,
up
Talia's
with the
just getting
ulti
ignored.
as well. That cease and desist was just disgusting. That was. If you
Just
had to grade
ignoring
this
the mage.
1 through 10, what do you give it? We'll go down the line. We're like the judges. Pretend we have cards. Nemo, 1 through 10. What's your card score given this one?
Man, wait, give me a sec. Give me a
Oh,
sec.
yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
I don't have a pen. Oh no, that's heartbreaking.
I got a
Just
pen,
because
I
it's
got a
Kappa
pen.
tie, I think that I'm gonna give him a.
Wait,
He's getting a 3, dude.
I just need a pin.
He's getting a 3. Pretty typical gameplay. You know, Lucian was a little bit out of position.
You're so aggravating.
I don't know. You know, I'm a big fan of I don't know, the Crimson Rose, but frankly,
10,
I don't know. I'd give it a 3, dude.
of
Give it a
course.
3.
A 3.
10,
3.
10, Monstar. If this is anything less than a 10, I can't read that.
I'm going 7.
A 7.
Look at how depressing this is for ADCs. Look at how depressing this is for bot laners, man.
It's
The
not a
Vi-
highlight for the ADC.
Vi-
It's a highlight for the Vi.
Vi. That's what I'm saying. It hurts though. The Vi gets a 7, but the way you just treated that ADC, man, it's
Yeah,
a little
what
bit
were
of
you-
abuse. It was a little bit of abuse.
I'm the only one
Where
that's
were
respecting the
you-
play. This is the most beautiful play. I'll do it again. Yeah, we're gonna do it one more time.
Nah,
I really look at what's
where-
happening here.
You know what the best part of this play to me is the fact that he's playing on unlocked cam.
I can't relate.
that's the best
Look
part
at the
for me.
react, like perfect timing on the flash reaction on the Lucian, gets the kill, the reaction from the flash Q to initiate, and then the escape with the blasting cone. Come on, are you joking me? That's beautiful.
I
Well,
think like yeah, there's nothing. I don't know. I have nothing to say, man. The
Actually,
Lucian-
Vi stands for vicious, not violence,
Oh.
dude, or both. Maybe both. I think she says both
Oh.
lines.
Chat,
But,
I'm the only one I think that's respecting this one to the fullest potential here. We got a 3 from this man over here. We got a 7.
so-
Combined, that makes it
Like-
10 though.
Where were you when Lucian took one step too far forward and got deleted by the Vi? Where were
Yeah.
you, dude?
I was gonna say I think there might be some bans toward Kappa's Vi right now. I'm just saying, you guys. That
Well,
was pretty nuts.
well, that was a great clip, and if you guys aren't even impressed with that one, I can't even think about what the next ones are gonna do. So let's go ahead and pull these up here, and here we are.
Everywhere but the lanes where their minions are.
And this is our boy T-Rex on the mic.
Nautilus looking behind channel and the Hex
Lotus,
Flash. Gonna be
yeah,
going in
Nautilus
onto the
lands it.
Pantheon. Stunned by the Cassiopeia. It's gonna be a massive knock-up here. 3-man
Oh.
trap from the Seraphine, and now Whole Grain Man going on a killing spree. Pantheon ult over top, shutdown here for the Olaf, and that's gonna be a double kill here now for Whole Grain Man. Looking onto Silent Shroud. Charm
Lovely.
Flash comes through. Stunned up now by Jinstro, and the death timers could be long enough. It's 50 seconds on most of the...
Holy!
That was Bogdogs versus.
Wait, hit the
Can
replay.
can I say something before Monstar goes on his tirade because it was a Bog Dogs play? First of all, Whole Grain Man,
Everywhere.
the GOAT. And I just want to say, what mid laner were they playing against? Can someone read that a little better for me? That can't be against the GOAT. That can't be against the self-proclaimed GOAT of the of the Baron division, Mr. VIP Flexer. Huh.
Hey, I wonder how
Yeah.
I wonder how
It
this
looks like
series
Flexer.
ended. I wonder how this
No, VIP
series
said it's an
ended.
easy. Remember, what was the saying? It was something 14 losses. I don't know. I don't remember.
The ding
remember what
dongs?
exactly.
The ding dongs.
Yeah, the ding dongs have lost 14 straight games. The ding dongs couldn't get a win, but dude, the Seraphine ult, the encore by Root Hollow is
But the lanes
beautiful.
where their minions
Absolutely.
Pigeon says nothing happened in this series. I don't know about that, Pigeon.
Nautilus looking behind channel.
I
I
respectfully
think this
disagree
happened.
with
I
that
think this
statement.
happened. I think this
Stunned
happened right
by
here, bud.
the Cassiopeia, it's going to be a
I think
massive
the Bog
knock-up
Dogs
here.
eliminated,
3-man charm from the Seraphine, and now
someone
Whole Grain
here.
Man going on a killing spree.
Look at this combo. Look at this
Pantheon ult
combo.
over top, shutdown here for the Olaf, and that's going to be a double kill here now
So good.
for Whole Grain Man. Looking onto Silent Shroud, Charm
And look
Flash
at
comes
that
through.
Whole Grain
Stand
Man
up
just
now
flash
by
charm.
Jinstro, and the death timers
Just
could be long.
beautiful. Just beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful
Yeah,
beginning.
100
beautiful middle.
100% charm.
Beautiful end. 100% charm.
Versapalian on the Sona. I
In
see.
case, listen, the people that are watching this
Yeah,
right
if
now,
it's
in case you
50
guys didn't
seconds
know,
On
this
most
series
of the-
ended in a 2-0 win for the Bog Dogs. Just throwing that out there, just so you guys know. Just so you guys know.
Oh, really? No, no. Well, when's
everywhere
VIP's
but
next
the
game?
lanes where their minions-
Win Storm's next game.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah. So we're in the same
Ooh.
place. I see.
Ooh.
I see.
Ooh.
I see.
All right, hold on 1 second. Third clip. Here we go. Dig 1, not dig 2. Okay, I like the clip titles there. Didn't even read the other ones. My apologies.
Not able to get anything out of that. I wasn't able to get an assist. Not the worst,
Chaos's
but
voice
just
I
something
hear?
to consider.
It
Let's
is.
see. Oh,
Wait.
here we go.
Yeah,
Is it?
and the Flash is the big
Yeah, that's
thing.
Pancake.
You see the ult
is,
coming
it is.
in.
Pancake
my-
and chaos.
From the Pantheon.
Yes, sir. And the flash.
Oh my
used from
gosh, I
Malphite
remember
to try
watching
to
this.
Run down, dig my own grave, but like you said, that attack speed and that health, and that's able to get at least one. Can they go for a second one? Digging my own grave said not today.
Oh,
Two-shot
no.
barrage along
Oh,
with the
no.
ultimate that
Wait
was
a minute.
gonna run
Warwick
for the very last
2v1!
second, and
Dig my own grave, my goat!
yeah, that
Goat,
was.
my goat!
I got to witness that live. I don't know if you guys heard that, but yeah,
I did hear the
was
voice.
that?
I did hear the voice.
Yeah.
They thought they could 2v1 the Warwick,
get-
man. And
the lower he gets, the more attack speed, the more life steal. I mean, it spoke for itself. And with Pantheon, also like, I was surprised too. I thought Pantheon was gonna be able to get the execute, and then that was it.
Dude,
But
Let's watch this again. You want to know the crazy part about this?
Get anything out of that. I
Well,
wasn't
let's
able to
watch
get
this
an
again.
assist.
This is, I mean,
not the
this
worst,
is
but
just
just something to consider.
terrifying if you're playing against Warwick top lane.
Yeah,
Like once he
and-
gets
and
into the
Flash is
river,
big thing.
I don't
You
think
see
he
the
moves
ult
very
coming
much. I
in.
think he literally just
Oh
stands
my
still and
God.
wins.
he just stands there and
He just
trades
stands
autos.
there.
Flash used from
and
Malphite
wins.
here to try
That's
to
it. Just
run
stands and
down, dig
wins.
my own grave.
He
but
doesn't
then
have
they
to
standing
said,
there
"Access to that
menacing you
health,"
guys.
and that's able to get at
They
least
used the
one. Can they
ignite
go too early? Malphite used ignite too early.
Look, 2 steps. He took 2
For a
steps.
second one, digging my own grave said,
Dive
not
right into
today.
his
The
hole.
true shot
That's
barrage,
nuts, dude.
along with the ultimate that was being held on for the very
Can
last
I get
second.
can I get a
And-
shout out to the cast right there? Ryline said, "Dig my own grave." Says, "Not today." He's not digging his own grave today. All right, Ryline. I see you. I see you. Okay, all right.
He wasn't. He was like, I'm digging
Dude.
for 2 others right now. This is crazy.
I don't know. I don't know about the next 2 clips, but that might be clip of the week right there.
That's your favorite one so far, clip of the week?
Wait.
I think that's clip of the week.
Heard. Well, we do got
Well,
one
let's see.
more, it looks like here. We got one more. Oh, wait. We didn't even vote for that one. What would you guys give that one? 1 through 10.
I mean, I'm giving that one a 10. I got you.
I
Don't
would
worry.
say
Thank you.
I'd give it a 6.
A 6.
I'd give it a 6.
All
A
right.
6.
We're going to have to pull this
I've seen
back
Nemo
up.
do. I've seen
One more
Nemo do
time.
better.
Wasn't
One
able
more
to get
time.
an assist.
Look at
Not the
look
worst,
at the action
but
above me.
just
Right here.
Yeah, and the flash is the big thing as we see the ult coming in.
The ignite,
Uh,
everything
on
is
the Pantheon.
looking
Yes,
like
sir,
that
and
should
the
be
flash
dead.
used from Malphite
But
here to
nope.
try to run down, dig my own grave. But like you said, that attack speed and that health, and that's able to get at least
barrier,
one kill.
too.
They go for a second
used
one,
the
digging my
barrier.
own
I didn't
grave.
even
Said,
notice
not
that till right
today.
now.
The true shot barrage, along with the
Insane.
ultimate that was being held on for the very last second, and
Not able to get.
No, we're not doing that again.
That's crazy, dude.
That was crazy. That's a 10 from Monstar. That's a 10 for me. We're getting a
I think he said a
But
6.
You didn't. Yeah, you didn't say what I said. I said it was a 6, dude. This
Well,
show needs
I
a
was-
Simon
I was-
Cowell, dude.
That's crazy. That's
You know
so
what? You know
crazy.
what? You're Ryline. You're right. It took the replay for me to appreciate it. I'll give it a 6.5. You're
I
right.
can't stand you. Oh, okay. 6.5. Hey, we're making progress. We're making progress. I appreciate that. And last clip here.
He was spooking me out. He kept like running like close to where he would need to be to contest it.
It's a big old mouth fight.
What is happening?
Art?
Dude, that's
Oh
Aura.
my
Oh,
God.
nah. He got him with the flash.
Having a joke.
Do you help?
I did not.
Does it do anything?
I did
Whose
not
clip is
hear a
this?
single word of what you said.
I want to know what happens after the fact. Does Bard kill him? Oop, I didn't mean to minimize that. Does
I would
Bard kill
assume
him?
he probably dies, which is why the clip cuts.
That was
Oh,
Aura,
yeah.
though. I can't lie. Like, he just...
You
He
flashed
was
to get
spooking
the
me out. He
W
kept
out.
like running like close to where he would need to be to contest it.
The voice, though, soothing, too.
He's
Art
on his,
on.
nice.
Oh my God.
So who is this clip?
That's a good question.
Oh my god.
That is a good question. Whose clip is this? Boy, can we get some context behind that one? I don't know what that...
I
don't know what
believe
that-
that's martial arts.
Which one?
Oh.
Martial arts
Oh,
in the Nova series.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, when he filled in for Crimson.
Got you.
Yeah, he might kill without having to use flash, but you know he needed to use flash. It's an aura thing.
Yeah.
Wait. The Cassante was Marshall or
No, the Malphite.
oh, so he styled on the Tim like that? There's no way. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I mean that was a pretty solid one. So out of all those submissions, though, out of 1, 2, 3, and 4, I don't know if we have any mods in chat. If we can go ahead and get a poll up for possibly like which one was the clip of the week for those 4, and then we can go ahead and get your guys' opinion on that. But out of you guys, though, of course, which clip did you like the most? I don't know. The Warwick one, that one was crazy. The 2v1. How do you beat that?
Well, I mean, I think that it's pretty. I think that just the aura of the Malphite flashing for absolutely no reason to get the kill onto Cassante was pretty beautiful.
That was awesome.
I would say that one's probably my favorite.
Okay.
I like the Warwick 2v1, but you know, we saw the 2 different sides of Malphite play. We saw the one that ignited too early and ended up getting him and their jungler killed, versus the Malphite aura flash to kill the Cassante.
That's fair. One misplay versus one like great play. It's both sides of the same coin, essentially. Depending on how you want to look at it. That's a good point. That's a great point.
And then I already said my favorite. I think the Warwick 2v1 is, for me, it's just like it's like in my head it looks like Warwick was like, all right, you know what, I give up. I'm just gonna see what happens, and then all of a sudden it just he's just winning. So like I don't know, man. Like that's one of those moments. Like you know, I don't think you planned that. I don't think that was counted out. So, like I don't think the damage. He was calculating the exact chance that he had to win there. I think he just said, you know what, screw it, I'm going in, and he you know, it worked out.
Yeah, I can't even argue with that. And I mean, the mount that was Aura, just burning flash anyways. He died to the bard. That's just why the clip ended. He definitely died to that bard, 100%.
So is that your
Has
favorite
to
one
be.
then, Ryline?
I
Has to
mean,
be.
if it's majority rules, you know, and this one here. So my personal one was the Warwick one. I did get to witness that one live as well, so it was pretty cool to see it happen. But that was a really good outplay, you know, by Warwick specifically. Nemo's gone. He vanished.
I
into
just my camera got cooked, guys. Give me a sec.
So he'll be
I'm
back in a
trying.
little bit. That's fine.
Yes, okay. I should be back
Actually,
now.
we can go ahead and segue to our next segment, though. Speaking of the plays and the players themselves, into our player of the week. I have an interesting take. It's not really a player that I have. I have a whole team as my player of the week, personally.
Oh, your whole team?
The a whole team, not my whole team. Definitely not Cad's son. We are not players of the week. So we won by default this week. Shout out to Cad. Woo! We got a dub. We moved to the second round, baby. We take those. I don't care how you get it. I don't care at all. But my personal player of the week vote is TSG Prime. The whole entire team. I thought that they are doing absolutely fantastic. 5-0 in the regular season. They are now 2-0 in the postseason. If you look at the stats currently, their team has minimum fourth place. It is Scalarian in third for their position, Asuma in fourth for his position, Gasolus in first for theirs, Mathematics, my apologies, in first, and then of course our lovely Moosey in first for her position. So 3 out of the 5 are in first. We have a third and we have a fourth, which I still don't fully understand that OP score overall, so I'm not sure how they gauge it. But that's okay. And I just think that they deserve player of the week, each and every single one of them. So I was like, screw it, I'm gonna lump them all in together, and I'm giving my player of the week to TSG Prime because they are just absolutely killing it in Scuttle down there. And next season, if they decide to go ahead and do this again as the same team, I'm very much looking forward to seeing what they can accomplish because they can go against much better teams than what they're versing currently and probably hold their own.
Dude, yeah, no, I think you're right. TSG Prime, like I'm not mad at the whole team shout out as we get Nemo back on here shortly. We just need to get his camera back in the frame. I think it's back on now, so he will be back in soon once once that's done. He'll be back. But yeah, dude, TSG Prime I think that's fair, man. I think that's a good one. I know Dunks, who was on their team. Obviously he was their support last split. He's not playing this split. Moosey jumped into his spot, and dude, she's played brilliantly. So I could see that. I could definitely see that as a thing. I'm looking forward to seeing which of the Void and Mavericks ends up playing against them in the best of 5 grand finals. Like I think that's going to be
Absolutely.
super exciting. I think that's definitely a matchup we're going to want to see. Um, for me though, and
Yes.
listen, I'm gonna
Yes.
be honest with you. Mine's pretty easy. Like I'm just gonna be real. Straight up, the last 2 series that Shadows has played, Ari or Arist,
My
for those of you out there, that dude has been absolutely insane. And I'm seeing Nemo's reaction now. That must have been his player of the week too, I guess.
dang it.
Had to have been.
But hey, if your camera didn't shut off, you could have gone first. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. All right.
That's true.
But yeah, 100%. So obviously, if 2 of us say it, man, it must be true, right? But dude is just insane, man. Yesterday against K5, the Xin Shao, he got 6 kills. He was 6-0 in the first, I don't know, I want to say 10 minutes of the game. I think it was. 10 minutes of the game. And K5 they fought back, they played hard, but like, dude, there's just the dominance in the early game from Ari yesterday. I mean, you can't beat how he played, and I think any series that he is competing in for Shadows, I know that there's been some scheduling things recently with them. I've seen it around in the match threads and things like that. But any series that he is able to make it, like, I think teams should beware. Like, I think any team in the Elder division should beware if they have to go up against them. The whole team in general, they just play really well together, and we saw it yesterday in what was a pretty clean match against K5. But Nemo, man, what are your thoughts on
Listen,
on Eris,
listen.
on Arist?
I have a list of my favorite players, like my players of the week. So I'll just drop down to number 2. We'll be all good, Number 2, I will go for in the Gromp division, the 80 carry for Cad Fire.
Ooh,
Emperor
Oh, yeah.
Abandons.
Emperors. Yes.
That Emperor is an absolute demon, and Emperor's kind of gone under the radar. You see teams like you got like Anarusa for C22, who, funny enough, C22 didn't look so dominant when Anarusa didn't play against Cadfire. They actually got 2-0'd. You see, Wild Hashira, who once again was still up there for putting on good performances, but Emperor Abandons is just like kind of going under the radar, but just been solid all season, all split, and has been able to kind of just stay off of people's radar. Everyone knows that they're good, but nobody, I guess, knew how good until you take down the undefeated team throughout the season. And yeah.
I'm pretty sure, if I'm not wrong, and I'm looking just to make sure, you guys. So don't yell at me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure he went in the last series they played. He went something like 25-1 or something like that.
It was 21-6.
21-6 in the
You're
last
talking about
series.
against Ixtal, right? Or
Well,
against
maybe-
Yumi's Doms?
I think maybe it was against Yumi's Doms.
He went 32-0.
32-0. Is that what it
Thir-
was?
Damn.
32-0
Holy
and 10
crap,
Oh
bro!
my god.
over 2
Are you
games
are you
against
serious?
Yumi's Doms. Yeah. That guy might be the GOAT.
That's actually
Yeah.
insane. I hope that reflects in his power rankings.
Surely.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, that should probably 32-0. That dude, that might put him in the Baron division power rankings. Like,
Like, just moves it on up, just one whole thing.
yeah, bro, jumped the whole division. He's not even in there anymore.
That is crazy.
That's
Well,
crazy.
actually, speaking of power rankings, I think we could just go ahead and move straight to that. I know that's what most of the people are here for. I see Nemo getting loosened up like Drake May did in the Super Bowl before he lost.
I will leave the call. I will turn my camera off right now. Don't you dare mention Drake May. We only talk about Dakota Rain Prescott, the best quarterback in the NFC. All right? That's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line.
I'm moving to the next
Dakota
one.
Rain.
And we're going to start with Elder Division, by the way. So we'll start from the top and work our way down. Just like, never mind. Let's go ahead and move on. And to the next scene we go. So, Nemo, go ahead, take it away. What do we got for us in the Elder Division, my friend?
All right, my goats. So I'm going to keep it simple with Elder. We didn't do team power rankings for every division. That being, other divisions are already in playoffs. So we're already seeing how these teams kind of stack up against each other. If any of you guys watch any kind of sports, once they get into playoffs, they kind of quit with the power rankings. They just kind of go off of what the games they see, playoff risers, playoff droppers, things like that. So Elder Division, this is what we got. I mean, it's kind of simple. Cuddle Party's been dominant. Vancouver Challengers have they both stuck as the top 2 teams in that division. The real interesting part that I find for the Elder Division is the middle, probably 4 from Mid-Never at Scrims, Church of Hjalt, Shadows with Arist, and Thunderbirds have been kind of on a hot streak. I think that just looking through the rankings, I feel like that's reflected with Arist being the top. Shadows looks like a completely different team when he's there.
Yeah.
And if he's not there, then they get beat by a team that they really shouldn't be losing to. Pigeon holding up the top spot in mid. He's been there all season. I think for the 80 carries, it's kind of hard, to be honest, when I'm looking through each 80 carries games. No, not yet. when I'm looking through all the 80 carries, it's hard. I think that they're all super good. Some of them get more resources than the other ones, which is the DMs and elder players. Please, I understand some people get more resources than you, and you're better than every single other player in the division because of said scrim and sudden so game. All right, I understand, but this is kind of where I see everything lining up leading into playoffs, and I think if we're looking at what team I think can kind of make a run through playoffs. One, if he can actually show up, Arist, I think that Shadows can make a run. I think Thunderbirds are an underdog you can kind of look for. Church of Hjalt can upset anybody on any day.
Mm.
And I see Pigeon in chat talking about the crown is heavy. Well, Cuddle Party has the crown right now, and they're I feel like it's pretty lightweight for them.
Choo. I mean,
Dude,
no, it's strong.
I I mean, like overall, I'm not gonna lie. This is a pretty good list. Nutty one over Little Chimp is insane. I'm just gonna throw that out there and say that. But I think Little Chimp and Pigeon might be the two best players in the entire league. Like one of the two
Really?
of them, I think, is the best player overall in the entire league. So don't get me wrong, Nutty One is incredible. Like I think Nutty One is second. I think Peyton Baguette fighting for third is interesting. I think Section Fighters in there as well. I think all three of those ADCs are pretty relevant. And I do think Mars makes a solid point. I think Yoshai over Musa right now is a little interesting. Yoshai struggled, in the series yesterday. Especially, which I mean, most of K5 did yesterday. But
Yeah.
and I think when you look at you're not wrong. It was a team gap, but I think when you look at Killer Penguin's performance, dude, Musa is the engine that could
Mm.
for that team, and they are doing pretty good. So. Overall, I think this is pretty solid, though. I think Cuddle Party is, I think they're on a rampage to win this division. So I don't know what these other teams have in store. I think Shadows, Vancouver, Impact Challengers, and Mid Never at Scrims are all eligible contenders. But it's going to be interesting to see if anyone can take this Cuddle Party team down, dude. And I got to be honest, I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's not happening. 8-0 at this point in the game. It's like you've already versed every team, I think, at least one time because it's round robin, correct? So they've done it at least one time for every single team, and then they're gonna go into playoffs, and then they're gonna just verse. It's gonna go from first to eighth. So they're gonna go ahead and go up against everybody all over again. I hope they're watching VODs.
Yeah.
I hope that they're doing not the exact same thing that they did the first time around because obviously it did not work. So, Cuddle Party, yeah, 8-0. I'm rooting for them to take Elder probably all the way.
I just want to point out one quick tidbit about this division and a player in this division.
Mm.
If you go to the archiveslol.com and you click and you go to teams and you click Cuddle Party, and you click right now he's listed as their jungler. I know we have him listed at the top lane because he's been playing top lane for the most. And you click Cusco's profile. All right. I just want to give you some numbers, just some numbers about this man over 2 splits. He has 22 wins and 2 losses. He has not yet, across 2 splits, lost a series in the archives.
That's crazy.
Like if that doesn't tell you how insane he is, like think about that. 94% win percentage. 2 splits.
That's actually insane. Like dead ass.
Every time he plays, he wins. That's insane, dude. Like that was a different team last split. He played for the Bog Dogs.
Right.
He subbed in some series for the Bog Dogs last split. Like I don't know if it was 3 or 4 series. I'm not exactly sure, but every time he played, they won. Like that's just crazy, dude. I don't know how to quantify that. 2 splits and you don't lose.
I do also want to say that we had a comment from Mr. It's__fuzz that I don't know if I can say that word, but we'll just say Cusco is going to get gapped when he faces Fuzz Huzz. So that's all I just saw that. I'm excited. I'm ready for Fuzz to stick up. He's a big yapper, but you know,
The cool
Buzz is
part
the
of
goat.
that, the cool part of that will be they'll be a best of 5 series if they meet each other in the winners finals, because that's
Ooh.
when they would meet up in the bracket, and that would be a winners final best of 5 matchup, and I definitely think we'd have to get that on stream.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, let's
yeah.
go move on to Baron division now, because we can talk about Elder all day. I mean, it's a very good series overall with them. Moving on to Baron here. There we go.
God, every time I look at these rankings, I love myself even more, dude. Like, listen, the fact that Joe is on, one of the higher ranked teams in the division,
Doorman,
and
Doorman
he
Joe.
couldn't even beat his door in a 1v1, dude. It's kind of crazy. Now, the reason that they were dropped, the members of SSW, because I can already see Poi in the chat talking about how did I drop?
Mm,
I didn't realize how much Joe brings to y'all's team, because y'all didn't look like the same team when Joe wasn't playing.
mm.
That's so
So
true.
so Joe got cooked by his door somehow. I don't know how you lose a 1v1 to the door, but it is what it is. And all of a sudden, this SSW team didn't look as good as they. Wait, you said get him on call. He'll explain it. Didn't look as good as previously expected. However, that does not affect the GOAT, the man himself, Mr. Soggy Muffin Man. Still up at the top,
Yeah.
still cooking, doing his thing.
Respectable.
I
That's
think,
fair.
yeah,
That's
Respectable.
dude, I
fair.
mean, it's
100%
it's the
respect
Muffin
that. Yeah.
Man.
He's
It's
the
the Muffin
Muffin
Man,
Man.
dude.
Come on.
It's the Muffin Man.
Well, he's the
Now, like,
soggy muffin man. I don't
That's
know about
true.
the
I,
soggy muffin.
I'll
That's true.
I'll also give a shout out. I think that Monstar is going to like this one. The Bog Dogs get their first series win of
Yeah.
the entire split, taking out Vancouver Impact Junior. They have now been renamed to Weenie Hut Junior.
Oh my god.
We're going to keep that name going. We got Weenie Hut Junior taking the L. 2-7 Flexer. Eat your heart out, man. The rest of the team, y'all are all fine, but
I didn't even
yeah.
notice you have Flexer and Tangy and Silent
And
Shroud
it's
at the bottom.
all on bottom. That's just why I laughed at the beginning. I was like, that's funny as hell.
Listen, bro. I looked at Flexer. Flexer got cooked. I don't know what else to say. He did okay on the Hui game, but he's a Hui main, so he's kind of cooked. I want to say shout out Crimson Rose doing exactly what I said they would do, winning games in the playoffs. I said last week, I said Crimson Rose all the way. I am a huge fan of everybody except for their jungle and their mid laner. I really do dislike Kapitai and Fives. I think they're both, kind of overrated. But Jirel, APC player, GOAT. Geyser and Cirquette, I haven't been added by either of them one time about the power rankings. You know how amazing that is?
Look,
Ah,
That's how you get to number
if we're
one. Don't
putting
add him.
if we're if we're putting Jirel first, we need to go ahead and change ADC to bot. You know what I'm saying? Like
Uh,
I don't know
yeah,
if
that's true.
I don't think he's played. I think he's only played like 4 games of ADC, maybe 5.
that's all you need.
Yeah, it's okay. Cosmic plays what Cosmic wants to play. That's what I was told. Um,
Apparently, he
and
didn't
as,
play any APCs in the Nova game. That's what he's saying.
Oh man.
they banned him out. See, look, the only reason he didn't is because they banned him. Like there were no options to play. So I can't really give too much credit there. But also somebody I want to shout out to is, and Monstar gave a shout out last week. I want to just agree, Mr. Fart is absolutely crazy. His team was losing games, and they're still putting up good numbers. His team's winning games. He's putting up great numbers. Like that guy is just good. He's just very, very good.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
I mean, again, I think your second rankings, man, I think are a pretty good representation of what happened last week. Obviously, Whole Grain Man had a great series. With Bog Dogs, they won. There was a pretty big gap between the two mid laners, I think, in both of those series, or in both of those games that we watched. Psyche, I think between Psyche and Muffin Man, I think those two, have proven. Like, honestly, this whole SSW team has just been so surprising, this split. So like, I'm kind of right there with you, in terms of like where they are in these rankings, especially. I think dropping Poi down a little bit is a
It's
little rough, but
deserved.
it might be
Yeah, a
deserved.
little rough.
But the only thing, the only question I have is, did you watch the Bog Dogs VIP Junior series?
I did watch some of it. If these people are going to be in chat talking about I don't watch any of the series, I do tune in on occasion.
Okay,
But you
so
know, go ahead,
so
go ahead.
so you did see the absolute gigantic ocean
Ooh,
gap between
Ocean.
Jinstro and Kaz, right? You
I
saw that,
did,
right?
I
Saw
did
that,
see
right?
that. I
So
did.
I'm just a little confused then.
Listen, these ratings look at
It's-
body of work. And Kaz, you have to look at what Kaz is dealing with. He's dealing with the bottom top laner, the bottom mid laner, the bottom ADC, and
Well,
a
that's fair.
bottom 2
That's
support.
fair.
Kaz, it's hard, man. Kaz is trying to work with what he has. I will say that there are a couple people who are victims of their circumstance. Like Soggy stayed number 1, but I would say he's a victim of the rest of his team, mainly his jungler getting gapped by a door.
Doorman.
Yeah,
Look, he
the
even
doorman. What
he's got
wasn't Colin.
he's got the nickname in the Discord now too. He's gonna be the doorman forever.
But
And
we're
Goodness
gonna move on to the
gracious.
Gromp division as well. I haven't looked at any of these, by the way, so I'm not looking forward
Oh
to this.
goodness,
Oh
I'm
god,
sorry,
here we go.
Ryan.
Nah, I don't
Oh,
blame you
no.
for whatever it is, and I
Oh,
knew, and I
no.
was like, I knew that's probably
Oh,
exactly what it was
no.
going to be, and it's justified. It is 100% justified, and yeah, Hashira absolutely, Anarusa 1000%, Emperor. Those you can just interchange those three all day long. It does not matter.
100%. And I'll tell you, leading up to probably the 10 minutes before I even got on it, before we went live, I was literally swapping between Emperor, Anarusa, and Hashira. Ultimately, I decided that I was gonna keep it like this, 1, 2, 3. I think Anarusa showed how valuable he is to that team because when he wasn't there, they got beat by Cad Fire, dude. They got beat by Olaf of Bread, dude. Like, what are we doing,
Yeah.
Like, um, so I think that on the C22 team, Anarusa really is the key. Which beforehand I was just like, oh man, they just have like the best top laner, best jungler, best ADC, top support, and like I think that yeah, I think Anarusa played an outstanding game. The reason that Chaotic is number 2 is because Chaotic is and Hexa talk to me about this every time that I put Chaotic 1. So I just you give him a little swap around. Cad Fire comes off a great win over the undefeated team. Like I feel like it's pretty fair. Emperor, I'm sorry that you have to be number 3. I'm a huge fan, but Hashira also put up a 20 kill game again, so it's hard for me to bump him down.
Yeah, I don't know how you go. I don't know what more you need of a player to go 32-0 across 2 games, and the other player doesn't even play the weekend, and he's still behind him in the rankings. I'm sorry, Ethan, if you're out there, if you're listening, my man. I don't know why you're not second at the very least, if not first. After what I think in total, what is that? So he went 21-6 and 35-0. So what is he? 56-6 across 4 games. That's insane. Dude.
That's actually
insane.
insane. That's like
That's
prime double lift
crazy.
numbers. Like, damn.
Yeah, dude, that is nuts.
But you
Oh
have
my
to look
goodness.
at it like he had those crazy kills. Cool. Good for him. Great for him. Ixtal lost their first game in the first game that Anarusa didn't play.
That is true. I mean,
So,
you are.
like,
That is.
And
That is
Emperor put up
true.
those numbers against the jungler moving over to 80 carry. Like that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying fraudulent, but I'm not saying fraudulent, but I'm not saying not fraudulent.
The thing we're gonna see is we are about to see, and this is insane. This is just for everybody out there talking about the competition and the competitiveness and all that stuff. I just want to say something, okay? The number 1 seed and the number 2 seed in this division are about to play each other in like the second round of the losers bracket. So I'm just saying, this split has been just absolutely insane in terms of the competitiveness between I mean, especially in the Gromp division. The Gromp division's been nuts.
Yeah, it's a very divided division in terms of talent. Like we have very, very way crazy players, and then we have Rylak.
Whoa! First of all, Rylion put the beat down on Shula Gap. So I don't
That
like.
was like
I don't
in
want
a
to hear.
scrim.
I don't
Apparently
want
in
to
the
hear any
chat it
Rylion
says
slander.
it was 23-0. I'm just saying.
That was one. Yes, I was misfortunate that game, and I did go 23-0 that game. Yes, that is true.
Bro, listen, you know how crazy this is that I can't make this guy happy? Saltiest is in the chat talking about, Fad was in the chat talking about, Olaf is saltiest, but Olaf shouldn't be four. This is ridiculous. Like, this is so wrong.
Olaf's
I'm in here.
third.
I bumped Olaf up. Fad drops down, and now it's, dropping Fad is so ridiculous from Olaf. Like, these two are having a glaze off with each other, and I just can't do no right. I really can't.
You just gotta
Like,
move into
Well, I
one and
think
two.
I
You
think
gotta take Greater and Owl and just move them down.
I
Shouldn't
can't do
be-
yeah.
that. Last
Well,
time I tried to critique Owl's game, he gave me an earful about, everything. So not dealing with that again, dude. Not dealing with that again.
That's hilarious.
I should just tie them for third. That's true. I should just put them next to each other on the rankings. Like, I'm not dealing with this guy.
official rankings edit
Yeah, official rankings. They're
live.
all tied.
Oh
But like,
man.
yeah, I think the top 3 ADCs and the top 4 tops can all be interchanged.
Look, I mean, technically, you already did that with the junglers in the third spot for Cad Fire with Drew and Urian bot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they both played a series. I don't want to leave anybody out. I like including people.
That's that is Nemo. What a sweetheart.
Well, speaking
Look,
of
there is
including,
a nice side to Nemo.
we're gonna include Krug in the conversation. So these are the Krug power
Oh,
rankings
God.
now. So go ahead and break it down for the lovely people out here.
You know what? I want Monstar to break this down because I feel like Monstar is gonna have some thoughts about this one. Go ahead, Monstar. I'll let you take over.
Let's see what we have here. Let's see, in the top lane, it looks like Baldy and Waldo, or iTraps, as you see there, as the top two. I think that makes some sense. That seems legit. The jungle Couch, dude. Couch player is, I mean, dude, he's actually nuts, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Actually insane. Like he might be the best player in the division. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like he might.
Wow.
He might really be the best player in the division, and to be honest. Of course, Jace says the #1 mid. I think that's good. Smart move, man. I think he's proven that time and time again.
Yeah.
I'm questioning all some of the rankings after the top 3. You know, that's a little strange there. I think I'm always first. Got absolutely obliterated in his last 2 series. He might need to be down there in the 7 or 8 range potentially, 6 or 7 range maybe.
Wow.
Zoko as the #1 ADC though, I think that's really interesting. I gotta be honest with you, I think Riggs is the best ADC in this division. So, just my thought there. Support wise, I don't think you've changed support there. Talent Vacuum and
Balak
Thresh
moved up. Balak moved up.
Yeah, but I think Talent Vacuum and Thresh have been like the same, kind of dominant 2 there. Other than that, like I don't know. You said I might not agree with some of this. I think always first is a little high. I think Captain Killer might be a little low. Honestly, I think maybe he goes up to 3rd and Bellic goes down to 5th potentially.
So I think that the way that I was looking at this was first played against probably the best player in the entire Krug division in Aurelius. In my personal opinion, Couch might have something to say about that. Maybe Jace, but like mechanically, I think Aurelius was probably one of the better, top 3 players in the division. I disagree. I don't know. The ADCs are hard for me to rank. I think that a lot of the way ADCs played is team circumstance. So I think that it's hard to rank these ADCs. As for tops was also like the top 5 or 6 tops I could probably say are probably all maybe like top 2 or top 3, and then 4, 5, 6 are all together.
I did not even notice this says Blight top, Blight jungle, and Blight
Well, bro,
ADC right
listen,
now.
they changed the roster every single game. I don't know, and then they FF'd. Or no, that was a different Blight that FF'd. I could be wrong. But
They did.
So it's hard with a changing roster every time. And I see that my boy Egan is in the chat, and he's very upset that he didn't get moved up. Well, brother, I mean, listen, We can talk about this in DMs. Actually, I
Yeah.
feel
Wait,
I
hold
feel
on.
like
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is the red team? This? Is that the Sentinels?
Sentinels is the red team.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wait,
but
wait, hold on.
Timeout, timeout,
Hold on.
timeout,
Wait,
timeout,
hold on.
timeout, timeout,
Wait a
timeout,
second. Didn't they
timeout,
beat you?
timeout, timeout. Let me talk. Let me talk. Okay, so if you want me to give my copium, Sentinels had an E-sub from the Scuttle division who played jungle for them, and that guy was actually really good. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. He kind of cooked. I'm gonna be honest. He cooked the heck out of us. I would I love the the yeah. He might not have played jungle, but he was the best player on your
Hold on.
team.
You're
He
He's
was
a
hold
he
on.
was
top. He's a
yes
top main.
Hold on.
yeah.
Hold
It's
on. Your
Ganon
copium?
D from the lower division. He
Oh,
came up and he was the best player on the Krug division team. He was the best
Ganon's
player on the
good.
Rift.
Ganon's really
Ganon
good.
was the best
He
player
is
on the
good.
Rift. He was better than anybody that was playing for Silversong. So I'm curious to see how Silversong looks in their next game because whenever they had their normal jungler, they looked like a completely different team, 100% completely different team.
Hmm.
And when I got messaged of what's the
Oh.
scout, like I saw Silversong beat you guys, what's like the scouting report? I said, well, if they have their normal jungler, they're not the same team as whenever they played with their E-sub jungler. So that is
Musa,
my copium.
hold on. That's a side note. I see that Musa popped in the chat and asked about the Elder Division rankings, and I'm going to be honest with you, Musa. You do not want to see where this guy puts you in the mid
Listen,
division LD. You don't want to see it, brother.
You'll
Do not
just
want to see it.
Musa-
rewind like 20 minutes and then you'll be able to see where exactly he put you at from right now. I promise
Musa,
you.
the only killer thing about your team is the wallpapers that you guys make, the posters that you guys make for your games. Other than that, the only thing killer is you guys getting killed every single game, dude.
Yep.
That's all it is, dude. Mid gap.
And then
Mid gap.
last but not least, though, we do have our Scuttle division. And let's go ahead and get those bad boys up.
While he's loading that up, I just want to remind everybody that Nemo's copium for losing in the Krug division was that a Scuttle division player moved up and played on their team. I'm just throwing it out there. Just keep that in mind, you guys.
Egan is pretty upset. I'm gonna talk my mess real quick for a second. The only reason you got carried, bro, you sat back, you didn't fight at all in lane. I had leads on you coming out of lane both games. Like it's kind of copium. Like I don't know. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna step back after that. That's all I got.
Damn. But this is Scuttle here. A couple of names are
I'll let you guys
shocking
go
to
for
me.
Scuttle.
Oh no. This is all you, baby. You made this list. You got to speak for it, my friend. So I'm just gonna say a couple of things just kind of stand out to me a little bit. How is Asuma fifth when his team is literally undefeated?
So
Now-
this is gonna be a little bit of the same situation that I had with well, who was it? It was one of the other earlier rankings where I said, "Hey, it's easy to play jungle. It's easy to do this if all your lanes are winning." You know, if you've got, or it was Kaz when I'm like, "Oh, Kaz is trying to do the best
yeah.
with what he has, but he's got a bunch of lanes that are getting kind of cooked." So Asuma is, he's a tank jungler player. He's kind of a more supportive. I'm going to facilitate, which is all he has to do because he's got Gasolis, who's a demon on any assassin, anything like that.
Great.
Scalarian looks like he's taken that next step. He's kind of like he's looking really good. He's played really good in the playoffs. And then Beaver and Musi, they've been good all season. They've kind of been they're sticking it to everybody in the division. I do want to shout out to the top laner and the jungler of Silversong. I think that Ganon and Sniper have been playing very well.
Hmm.
But outside of that, I think Monstar had something he wanted to say, so I'll let you take over from here.
No, man, I think these rankings are fairly accurate. I mean, I think I would have Awesome a third. That would be probably the only real quick change that I would make. And because Sniper and Lost Tempo, dude, I think those are the two best junglers in this division, and I think there's a good separation between the two of them and the others. But I think the rest of the rankings are pretty good, dude. I think honestly, I think the Scuttle, because they're in the top three. For those of you who don't know, there are only 3 teams remaining in Scuttle.
Right.
So the losers final happens. I want to say, don't quote me. I don't know.
Well,
it happens on. I think it's on Saturday. Okay. I could be wrong about that. But I believe that it is on Saturday. So. I think the Scuttle division is going to be really exciting. Like these three teams are all very closely matched. We just saw the Mavericks against TSG last week. They won 3-1, but I think those games were closer than that 3-1 scoreline kind of shows, right? Like I think it's pretty exciting, and I'm really interested to see Void, who the last two series they've won, they've had 0 bans in all the games
Really?
due to unfortunate situations. And like, listen, I get it. Using e subs is oh, they won because they had some e subs. Well, it's not like the e subs are any higher ranked than the players they brought in, and they had 0 bans and still coming out with enough champion picks that they're able to weather the storm. So shout out to Void, and man, good luck against the Mavericks this weekend.
Absolutely. And I can't argue with this at all, except for, of course, that Asuma pick, or the Asuma at number 5. I think that's a little bit insane because, all right, his team is good. You're going to fault him for that? Like, what do you mean? That's like saying, like, Kobe's not Kobe because he had Shaq, or that Magic wasn't Magic wasn't Magic because he had Kareem. It's like, we can't say that. You know what I
All
mean?
I'm saying is take away the teammates and analyze the player in a void, and that's what you're looking at, man.
Okay. Nemo spit fire
Yeah.
right now on the mic. Okay, I see what you're saying. I
A
see what you're saying.
C22 void, to be exact, actually.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
Yeah, we
all
have to
right.
ruin it a little bit. Have to ruin it. But no, I like these power rankings this week. I think these are pretty fair, pretty straightforward, and humble. We saw you at 4th this week. That's a new thing for you. Congratulations.
I did.
Little round of applause for Nemo on that one. Humbling himself a little. Even in a loss, still top 4. Crazy.
Listen,
and don't worry, guys. We're gonna post these rankings in the summer split content channel.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's a great point that you make, Buddha. Actually, it's like you want to look at players in a void. I know it's a team-based game, but then earlier when I was like, "Hey, I came out of lane with a lead," now it's, "Oh yeah, ADC can't transition to lead." Yeah, all right, bro. It's a team game. Remember, it's a team game, not one role. Think about it. Team game. Team
Absolutely.
game.
Now,
Context does matter. Aurelius is spitting. Sorry, I'll stop.
no, you're good. You're good. I was gonna say now, just to move into a little bit more, League of Legends based content, like outside of the archive specifically. I know Monstar kind of dabbles a little bit in the pro play scene, and I know we do want to get a couple of people up here that have involvement in the pro play, watch it, follow it closely. So we want to hear your guys' thoughts as well. So give us some updates because believe it or not, I am actually going to Worlds this year. So I do kind of need to be tuning in and figuring out who's going and who I should be supporting and things along those lines. So like break it down. What's kind of happening right now, Monstar? Like who's to look out for? Is it the typical like LPL? We move into CPL. Who's leading the pack this year? EU? Are we gonna get a surprise NA team? I highly doubt it. Like
he said I highly doubt. Listen, I don't know about NA. I think NA is, as usual, the LCS. They might be struggling a little bit. I think Team Liquid, obviously is kind of is leading the pack, so to say, for the time being. I think they're 4-0 at the moment. So Cloud9 kind of took a step back. Lion, it looks like maybe took a little bit of a step back, but like that doesn't mean that one of these LCS teams can't kind of bring it back. But I got to be honest with you, like. The LCK I think looks really scary, as usual. Gen G is looking really strong. HLE is looking really strong. T1 in LCK is struggling a little bit right now. I don't know if you guys. I know you mentioned Ryline. You don't really, think you don't really pay too much attention to it, but T1, man, they are having it rough, and I got to be honest with you, for everyone out there, this might be when I say this might our whole Twitch might just get canceled. But Faker, man, is having a struggle. He
Really?
is, he's going through the struggle right now. Like he is, and listen, it's not like it's all bad. He's still Faker. He still has moments, but like dude. I mean, like you can definitely tell that he's been playing for 20 years, but. Since 2004, 5 years before the game released, he was playing this game. So, I think the I think the LCK looks really scary. And obviously I think HLE and Gen G are like the two teams. They just continue to be the two teams that you have to watch out for. But there is a team in the LPL that I think is, in my opinion, right now is probably the favorite to win Worlds, and that's BLG.
Ooh, my
Like
goats. Sorry.
they are, I think they're either undefeated in total, or maybe they're like 12-2. I don't remember exactly, but I know, dude,
Damn.
they're going absolutely insane. And
Cusco status.
well, pretty much, yeah, pretty much Cusco status, dude. That's about accurate.
So I want to interject because I did just see Team Weed 2-0'd BLG. Yeah, they did 2-0, and then what did BLG do to them in playoffs? Yeah, that's all I
I'm
want to
assuming
say.
they came back, beat them.
Oh,
So
they stomped them.
who should we be
Stomped them.
rooting for in person when we get there? So it's expected for
So
BLG to be making it, or
yes. So funny enough, Worlds is actually happening about 10 minutes from my house. So I will be out there. If you want to root for an NA team, you're gonna be
no.
looking at
Worlds is happening in the Northeast.
that's Worlds finals.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Finals.
Oh no, I'm talking about regular Worlds, like the Swiss stage, like all that
Got
stuff.
you. Got
Oh
you.
yeah,
So
because you're over there in Texas, huh?
I am. I'm in Dallas. So I would look at from NA if you want to cheer for a team. Lions going to be the closest to kind of like an LCK style team. They're kind of slower paced. They've got inspired, really good jungler. If you're looking at EU, I think the favorite's always going to be G2. Everyone
Yep.
likes cheering for Caps. They like Hans Sama.
Yep.
BB, the top father, is great. From LPL, you'll want to BLG, like Monstar said. LPL is literally kind of like the division that whenever I watch, you never know what's going to happen. Like Team Wii, who went from being, I believe they were last place in the split prior, ended up beating the defending champs 2-0. Obviously playoffs happened, but you've got JDG, you've got I don't think Weibo's doing too well this year, but they're still over there. You've got I think there's one other big team from China that maybe I'm forgetting. Then LCK is a bloodbath, like Monstar said. You got HLE, Gen G,
Top. Did you say top esports?
yeah, top esports. There they are. Yeah. Gen G, T1 has been struggling because Faker has been going through it a little bit, but we're not talking about IG Aurelius. So take the Shy and put him out. Put him out the patch. I don't even know if I don't even know. Yeah, the Shy did come back. But then T1's been struggling because Faker's been a little bit down, but also he hasn't even really been their worst player. Doran's been struggling too. Owner's been struggling. The only person that's really been performing is Pays and Carrier. And dude, watching them play in bot lane. If you don't watch any pro play, Rylan, go watch Pays and Carrier bot lane against
Okay.
anybody. They play
I
Kate Lux. They
I
play
see
Lucian
highlights of them on
Milio.
like Instagram and stuff like that. They definitely come through my
Yes,
algorithm.
they're ridiculous. They're ridiculously good.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
But
Well,
yeah.
yeah, Musa, you're absolutely right. That is what, and that's the thing. I think Doran gets a lot in the pro play or in general. He gets a lot of like angst, because he doesn't do too well sometimes in the top lane. But like you're exactly right. He struggles because he blinds top every game and he's weak sided every game. And like, I mean, when you do that, it's obviously going to be a little bit 50-50 sometimes, right? Like you're either going to win or you're going to lose. So you're going to see him lose quite often. And I mean, that's just the way it is. And I think that man deserves a little respect, and I think we need to, listen. He's the GOAT, best player in the history of League of Legends. Like probably best player in all of video games ever. But like, Faker's struggling, and we need to recognize. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But just like Musa says, dude, when Worlds comes around, if T1 can even qualify, to be clear, I think right now they're struggling to even qualify. I could be wrong. Maybe they have an auto qualifier from something this year. But yeah, they're struggling a
I
bit.
believe they're in the play-ins, but like they're in play-ins right now. KT did just beat Bro last night, which sucks because I'm a Bro lever, dude. I love Bro lever, but yeah, they're in play-ins right now. Let me look at this real quick. Give me a sec. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think T1 should be safe, or they're pretty close.
Yeah, we'll have to get back to that later.
Absolutely.
With that in mind, if you guys don't watch pro play, one thing I know that you guys do watch, I definitely know that you do watch, and if you don't, you're here, so you're watching it. So you obviously do watch it. But that is the upcoming archive streams. Obviously, the playoffs are fast and absolutely. Furious right now. All four divisions, Baron, Gromp, Krug, and Scuttle are all kind of a few rounds into their playoffs, and the Elder Division playoff starts this weekend. So it's just super exciting. Absolutely, there's so much action coming. I know everyone wants their game streamed. I've heard nothing but Musa for the last 4 days talk about being on stream, just whining and complaining and begging to be on stream. And his dream is going to come alive this weekend. Whatever time KP schedules their games against Shadows, which we have to figure out when that is. Uh, we're gonna catch KP taking an L against the Shadows on stream. Just throwing that out there, okay, Musa? I know you're listening, so prepare for your loss against Shadows. There, I don't think you guys can beat Arist. So, good luck with that. With that being said, though, for everyone that is listening, for everyone that wants their games to be scheduled, as it stands, none of you have scheduled your games.
I was gonna say, I was
Um,
like, I haven't seen anything, haven't heard anything.
Yeah, literally none of you have for the schedule. I mean, there's a lot of chatter out there, but it's Wednesday night at 10:30 Eastern. I'm gonna need you guys to get on the ball with getting these games scheduled. Okay, all right. I don't ask for that much, but all you gotta do, it's real simple. Go into your thread after the time is done at moderator. This is the time that we are playing, and then we can set it up and we can start getting some games on the stream. With that being said, there is one game going on tonight, guys. In case you didn't know, the Gromp playoffs were kind of held up a little bit due to a couple of teams they needed a little bit of time, and 3-cost reroll is up 1-0 over Nova Glitch right now, and
wow.
I don't know if you guys know how insane that is.
That
3-cost
is
reroll
actually
is
crazy.
Yeah, it actually is.
dude, they're on a tear, man.
They are.
Didn't they just beat
Crankers.
Who did they? They literally beat the number 2 seed. Yeah,
Yep.
Crankers. And they're up 1-0 currently on the number 3 seed.
Yep.
They have a new top laner, right? I think
I
they
don't
got
know.
a new top laner,
Ah.
and then they've been kind of cooking. I could be wrong, but I literally have
look.
the Grom Division games pulled up. So
Let me look. New
oh no,
top
they
laner.
just moved their roles around. Lucifer is playing top now.
Oh.
Yeah, they just switched it up they just
Oh.
switched it up a hair.
Wow.
And they take down
Dang.
Crankers 2-1. And they're currently up 1-0 over Nova Glitch. That's nuts, dude. That would be so we're gonna see potentially Fire against 3-cost reroll in the winners finals in Gromp. And I can tell you right now that
Wow.
I don't think that was on many people's bingo book.
No, Sun's gonna make it. What are you talking about? We're gonna have the biggest upset in
No,
the
the
losers
winners
bracket.
finals.
Oh, in winners
Winners
finals.
finals.
Somebody
We gotta make
get
it
this
back up
guy
there.
off the mic. Get
I was about to
Unk
say.
off the mic. You said
I was
Sun's
about to
gonna
say.
make it through.
Oh
All
god.
of my
Unk off the
pickums,
mic.
all of my pickums rely on us literally getting through these losers brackets.
Dude, do we think your forfeit win is gonna give you guys momentum?
Hell
Is
yeah,
that what
that's
we're
the
saying here?
motivation that we needed right there. Absolutely, baby. We'll take a 2-0
Oh,
no matter
so
what.
you guys play
Right.
against the loser of this series? Okay. I see.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if Nova Glitch loses, Sunnergan, the absolute Dickens from them, bro. I hate to tell you, buddy. You guys are gonna get the
No.
Dickens from the Nova
Nah.
Glitch team.
Nah.
Hound
nah.
doesn't have anything on Rylion, dude.
I don't know about
What's
that.
what's a hound
but-
to a lion, bro?
Dude,
Listen,
that's
I
the
don't know
be-
about Hound,
bars,
but that Cole
bars.
monkey, it's the monkey. It's the monkey in the top lane, dude. Cole monkey. That dude is so good at League of Legends, brother. I don't know if he should not be in this division.
I don't know. After this game he just played against 3-cost, we might have to reevaluate that.
Mm.
I think 3-cost was sleeping during the season, bro. I think they were sleeping during the split. I'm be honest. I think they were sleeper. I think they were literally just like, everybody qualifies, so we're just gonna come in and mess around, and then, when the playoffs come, we'll go ahead and go on a run and win everything. That would be insane. 3-cost reroll was in the split last split too, so this is a repeat split for them. So it's good to see them playing well and doing well. With that being said, Rylion, dude, you know what's up next, right?
I do. It is our lovely. That's the reason why this gentleman over here is wearing this amazing jersey, and he's lucky enough to wear it all stream for you guys for the last hour and a half. We're getting to the best part, the Wheel of Misfortune. So we have a couple of things pulled up here for you guys already. We do want to kind of add, obviously, a couple of suggestions in here from you all. I can't really scroll down to see exactly what we have, but I can scroll up to go ahead and give you guys the options as well. So give me one quick moment. Here it is. We have a shirtless stream, of course, between all three of us. That would be hilariously fun. Fake beards. I don't know if I have to get a bigger beard or if they have to get the beards. We'll have to figure out the logistics on that one. Nemo eats a spicy chip. So on top of the jersey, it's like specifically targeting Nemo a lot of the time. Rylion Pool Party GP cosplay. That was suggested by somebody, obviously. Mrs. Monstar, Ice's Mr. Monstar. Now that sounds like a mafia hit. It's not. It's he's getting ice dumped down the back of his shirt by Mrs. Monstar. So that would be very fun. And then we have an all together, all three of us would do a Hot Ones challenge where we would all go buy wings from our local grocery stores, each get the same hot sauce, put them all on all the wings, and then eat them for you guys here. We'll get like 4 or 5 different kinds, ranging from not that bad to I'm gonna do something in GTA 6 when it comes out.
Yeah.
So, you
These-
know.
These the chat needs to get active. Like I'm not seeing any kind of suggestions in there. Like I'm not seeing anything.
Apparently, Fish, old retired
Yeah,
Fish, put in
Seal
a
is
ton of
known for being
options.
dishonest, dude.
He said,
Seal's
what are
capping.
my text suggestions?
Nemo
Put 'em in
eats a
here.
smelly fish can. Yeah, can we get some suggestions in the chat, please?
the smelly fish cam.
I don't know about
Oh
Why
my
you're
goodness.
multitasking with school? All right, let's add this to the wheel. Monstar does 7th grade algebra homework on stream. On
Oh,
stream,
I
Monster.
can do some
Monster.
seventh. Wait, do 7th graders even do algebra?
I think so.
I
7th,
did
8th
algebra.
grade.
I did
Some
algebra in
wait,
7th
wait.
grade.
You know, let's just say high school algebra. High school algebra
can-
from Monster. He gets like
I
5
like
questions.
that. I like that. I like that. Let's add that.
Absolutely.
I thought there was one where I know there's one for Rylion to do cosplay. I thought there was another one. Okay, maybe I shouldn't bring that up. Never mind. We're gonna leave that out of here. Hopefully that doesn't get added back on the show.
Surstroming?
Never mind. Never mind.
Bro,
don't know what that
I need to
is.
look what this is, dude. I'm gonna put this into my browser and
It's probably like pig nuts or something, bro. You're gonna be on
is
stream
lightly
eating pig
salted
testicles,
fermented
bro.
Baltic Sea herring.
Yeah, I am not eating no. I don't do seafood. That's not happening.
Oh, it's fermented herring.
He said it's not a no chance, bro. I'm not eating it.
happening.
A rap battle? Oh gosh. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I would probably win a rap battle.
That would be terrible. I would hate to do a rap battle, but I mean, I guess
Monstar
if we
buys
have to,
layers of-
it is called misfortune
Okay,
for a reason.
are there? I was gonna say, are there ones we can veto? Cause veto.
Veto the rap
Veto?
battle.
Ah,
Nah.
shit.
I don't know. There's
I've
a couple.
practiced enough times in the car to my girlfriend about
Yeah,
rap
I was gonna
battling.
say,
I've practiced
I'm only-
enough times.
I'm only down if we're going viral. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we'd be going viral for the absolutely wrongest reasons of all time.
That's fine. I would
Three-
just rap about your beard on repeat and how much I love it. I feel like I could do
Three
that.
guys make an absolute mockery of rap culture.
Someone
pretty
asked
sure
me to
we
read a
would
story
be-
last time. I'm gonna put that on there. Rylion reads a story to.
I
Read
would
the
listen to
bedtime
that,
story.
bro.
Dude.
We could do a whole. You could read a 30. We could do a whole stream, 30 minutes or
Yeah,
so.
I'll
of
have
you
to
reading
add
a
Guys,
fucking book.
what is wrong with
Not
you
to
guys
this
trying to get
one.
me to eat things?
Oh yeah,
dude?
you're right.
What-
Yeah, it's to the next one. It's to the next one.
Nemo's
right.
fish fund. What are we doing? What are we starting a fish fund?
I
What
don't
is
know.
this?
But we're gonna go ahead and roll this one and see what we get for this week. So these are the suggestions that we have for this time around. We got to
Take
make
notes.
a channel
I
for you
hope
guys
Boy's
to
listening.
have suggestions.
We do. We need a channel.
That would be great. So here we go. I'm looking forward to seeing whatever we land on. Hopefully it's not Nemo.
Did you
It's a
see the
hot chip.
chat?
Oh, it looks
Why
like.
does it-
Oh, please don't be shirtless. Oh,
Let's go!
oh, thank God.
Wait.
Close.
Oh,
Aw.
Mrs. Monstar, Ice's Mr. Monstar on chat. And make sure she
We are
knows that it's again not
we
a
are
mafia hit on you,
so
my friend.
hyped.
Yeah,
We are
yeah.
so
no
hyped.
ice like this. Just ice like cold
Hey.
ice. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Ryland does a cover of Wonderwall. That's awesome, dude.
By Oasis.
That's awesome,
I-
dude. Today is gonna be the day, dude. Oh my god, it would be beautiful.
Wait,
It would be
can we
beautiful.
please have Ryline sing on stream? Wait a
No,
second.
no, you cannot.
on.
Do you know-
my
do you know
God,
Wonderwall?
That'd be so, no,
Add
I
it
don't.
to the
That'd be
list.
so bad.
You can learn it, bro. You have a whole week.
Oh no, I'm
Dude,
not singing in front of.
You have a
people.
guitar?
No, I do not own a
Get-
guitar.
get-
I'm
teach
not.
yourself how to play guitar.
I played
in
low
the next
brass. I
week.
played low brass in band when I was in middle school. I know how to play a baritone. That's it. Outside of that, nothing.
Dude,
Oh,
Dude, you can
this is gonna
serenade
be a
me
great.
anytime,
bro, if
Ryline.
I
Don't worry about
Wait,
bro, if I had to sing on
sing
stream, that would
Legends
be.
Never Die.
Oh my.
Nah, that would be awesome, dude. For the finals teaser.
Only if we get like a mashup between Monstar and Nemo singing like the Demon Hunter,
Dude,
gotta be
K-pop,
golden.
I would be
K-pop,
down.
dude.
I'd be down.
I'll duet with you. So
I'd be down. That would be
so a
sick.
Nemo and Monster duet and a Ryline solo. I'm down for that.
I like that. Dude,
I
Legends Never
I
Die
just
is a
wanna
good
watch.
song.
Oh god, I really hope. And you got to do like Phantom of the Opera or something.
Reenact the opening scene of a cinematic.
Bro,
Oh.
we're gonna have to do.
Oh,
They're
I've
gonna.
seen that when people do it for like Star Wars and stuff, or just like different scenes.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Oh my god, that'd be
Yes.
so funny.
You're my
Bro, we're gonna
brother,
get roasted.
Ryan. It'd be
We're
great.
gonna have to do some wild stuff. So I guess what we're seeing is we definitely need to make a channel. That's what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
do need to make a channel. And Monster, you need to ping them about 15 times so that they know what that channel's for.
Yes.
That's
Every day, get a
about
suggestion
right.
bot.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, an auto bot that Mega, if you're listening, you know what to do, brother.
Yep. Where it just does one suggestion a day. Boop. On its own. Here you go.
That'd be beautiful.
Oh, that'd be
So like,
perfect.
how's this icing thing gonna work? Is it just ice down the shirt, or are you like smeared off icing? Like what is
I
this?
think we're gonna have to ask. I don't know what
We're not,
You don't know what a smeared off
that's
ice
when you
is,
get
dude?
that's when you get it's an alcoholic beverage called a Smirnoff Ice, and then you get on one leg and you just chug it. Boop, boop,
Yeah, you
boop,
get
boop.
down on a knee and you chug it.
I think we're gonna have to ask Mrs. Monstar what she meant by icing me. So that's
Yeah,
gonna be.
someone
That's
said
gonna be up to her.
ALS challenge. It's like an ice bucket challenge where they just dump a bucket
That would
of
be
ice on you.
awesome, dude. The ALS
guess
ice
that's-
bucket challenge.
I guess that's what we're doing. The ice bucket challenge. I don't know.
All right. I like that. Yeah, not ice. Make sure she does not take out any kind of life insurance policy on you between now and next Wednesday, because that is not what we mean.
Oh man, I don't think she knows anybody in the mafia, but someone in her family might know somebody in the mafia. Who knows?
That's true. Or she could
That's
just start it.
dangerous.
She could be the originator. She'd be the one that
Wait,
initiates it. That's
I have a question.
she's the boss.
Rylan,
Is that
are you?
Seal? Is this against turn? Oh yeah, is that against the service? I don't think so, bud. I think we can do the ice challenge. I think it's okay.
That should be fine. Ice bath stream. Oh man.
Ice bath? I don't know
I don't know about that one. What was your question, Nemo?
I have a question for you guys. So, Rylan, are you a football guy or not really?
I do like
The
playing football.
Patriots suck.
So, my question: you guys have the first pick in your fantasy football fantasy draft.
Okay.
What player are you taking with that first pick?
I don't know a whole lot of people, but if I had to pick one person that I do know right now, that would be Allen.
Josh
Josh
Allen?
Allen. Yep, Josh Allen.
I see. Rogue said Drew Brees. So, buddy, get out of 2008, my friend.
Number one pick. I'd probably take Jahmyr Gibbs right now in fantasy.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah, running backs
Jahmyr
are hot
Gibbs?
right now, so I probably have to
Jalen
go
Hurts
Gibbs.
couldn't also hurt.
Jalen Hurts isn't bad. He gets a lot of QB sneak
Wait, hold on.
touchdowns.
It depends. Is this a one quarterback league or a two quarterback league?
It's a one quarterback league.
Oh, then you don't take our quarterback. That's insane.
Yeah, I know.
brother.
I'm taking the best receiver in football. Give me CD Lamb. Give me
Ooh, that's-
CD Lamb, and that's all that I
that's-
got.
Oh,
Randy
you're a
Moss isn't
Cowboys
playing
fan.
anymore?
That's dog shit, bro. Oh my god, this is so
Ah.
heartbreaking, man.
I don't know. Randy Moss would be my wide receiver. If I
Why
could
are
pick
all these
one.
boomers? Why are all these boomers in my? It's talking about some Drew Brees. Talking about Tom Brady. We got Randy Moss. First of all, I'm Lex. You're just wrong. GP is not better than CD Lamb. Don't even get into a Cowboys debate with me because you're just wrong. Anyways,
He was last. Wait, hold on. He was last year.
No, he was not. CD was
He
hurt.
literally
Don't do that.
was.
CD was hurt. Does Megatron
guys-
still play? I wish. I
All I'm
wish
saying
Megatron
is
was a
the
monster.
best ability is availability. I'm just throwing it out there.
I did.
Oof,
Yeah,
that's
and
a good point.
Joe did miss 2 games of their set because he couldn't walk through a door. That's fair.
That's true. He did screw his whole team, pretty much.
Yep,
No
he's-
offense,
yep.
Doorman. I apologize for saying that out loud, but Doorman,
Mm.
you screwed it. You screwed the pooch.
Well, I think this was a pretty good Beyond the Archives episode, though. I mean, we got into a lot. There was a lot of detail, a lot of controversial takes, especially with the Cowboys there at the very end. But I think Nemo's more than happy to go toe to toe with anybody in general in regards to the
All right.
Cowboys and their current standings.
Uh, okay, then I'm just throwing this out here. My prediction for the Cowboys season this year is 7-10.
I'm gonna go on the high
I
side, 12-5.
I actually want to announce that after hearing that, I no longer want to work with the archives. I'll be leaving. I'll be leaving the podcast effective right now. The Cowboys are getting at least 9 wins this season. I don't know. Our defense looks pretty good so far. I'm kind of leaning more towards the high side, dude. I hate to say it, but it might be our year.
Oh no.
It might be our year.
I mean, it did happen for the Knicks. This was their year, so
Yeah.
crazy things could happen. Like if the Cowboys and the Knicks win and almost like 1 year apart, that would be actually insane. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
That would be
It's our year.
that'd be rigged. That'd be rigged for sure.
100%, 1000% rigged.
Rigged.
I don't think the Knicks are gonna take it again this year, especially with the Heat looking the way that they are. That's a whole nother side series again, all on its own.
The Heat.
The Heat are
Yeah,
crazy.
they picked up Giannis, man. They
Sixers-
picked up Giannis.
dude.
Yeah, they picked up
No,
Giannis,
they got-
and there's
the-
talks of Kyrie going to the Heat. I don't know. It's gonna be
The
crazy.
big pickup was Klay Thompson. I think that's huge for that team because
And
they
Clay's on
need
there.
someone.
I
who can
will
just-
I will
they can
leave
just
this
shoot.
call right now if you just
But-
say Klay Thompson's a big pickup in the year 2026. man.
LeBron's still a big pickup.
Hold on. Time out. He's a big
Klay
pickup
Thompson
for
is
that
buns.
team.
Oh,
Hold
my
on, he's
God.
a
Klay
big
Thompson is
pickup for that
buns.
team.
Klay-
Dude, he's still
Klay's
one of the
washed.
best lockdown shooters in the league. You know what I'm saying? All he has to do in that team is stand in the corner, let Giannis and Bam, and what's the point guard?
Kyrie is in talks of maybe going to Miami. By the way,
Why can I not think of? I don't
Hey,
think he'll go. I don't
Radline,
think
you're
the
wearing
Mavs
a
will trade him.
Pacers, or not a Pacers, a Celtics shirt. Why are we cheering so much for the Heat? Aren't y'all supposed to hate them?
they got rid
But
of
that was
Jalen
the
Brown.
hold on. That was the point I was about to make. The 76ers are winning the East, bro. Absolutely 100%. There's no question.
By the
They
way,
probably
Tyrese
will.
Maxey dunked on one of my homeboys. He went to the high school right next to me. That guy is so good, dude. He's so good for the Sixers.
Tyrese Maxey
Raptors?
is crazy.
Raptors 2027.
Hell no. Who said that? Someone said the Pacers back
wait,
to the
Yeah,
finals.
Musa, Shaden Sharp got hurt, bro. He's out, dude. I think he's out for the season.
Really? They don't have him?
Yeah, you got Kawhi back, but it's like it's not even
You
a front
lost
one. How
Sharp.
not you say his name? But he's also 39 years old, and off of a
Kawhi-
debt scandal.
Kawhi went back to where? The Spurs?
No, the Raptors.
Oh, he went back to the Raptors. What the hell? Really?
Oh, he said Raptors. I misread, bro. I misread hard.
You talking about the?
bro.
Yeah, so you said Shaden Sharp, and I was like,
Yeah,
maybe
bro. I misread.
Not the
I misread
Blazers?
hard, bro. Yeah, dude. I thought he said the Blazers. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, that's insane.
Hey,
They're not
you
doing
know who's a
shit,
sleeper
bro.
team? The Washington Wizards, dude.
Ooh, arguably. Actually.
Trey Young, Anthony Davis.
Yep.
We got
yep.
AJ DeBonsa. Oh my God, it's
Yeah.
so good to be a Wizards fan, dog. Yes, I'm a Wizards fan. Before you
I
guys
can't argue
ask,
that.
yes.
Can't
Dude, if you think
argue
that's
that.
bad, try being a Dallas Mavericks fan in 2026 right now, bro.
I feel so bad
Uh,
for them. I'm not gonna lie.
Insane.
I'm
bro.
Shout
not
out
gonna
Luka
lie.
Doncic. Shout out Luka
Doncic.
Anthony
Insane,
Davis,
bro.
Luka Doncic, anybody, Kyrie Irving. Who knows if he's?
I mean,
still
don't get me
good.
wrong. Cooper Flag is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm so glad that the NBA rigged it that we could get Cooper Flag. But like,
You're a Mavericks fan?
I am a Dallas Mavericks fan, man.
Crazy.
Dude, I was a Mavericks fan until about 2013 whenever I saw John Wall play for the first time.
God
And then I
damn.
became a
I
Wizards
was-
fan.
But
I was a Mavericks fan ever since Dirk, man. Dirk's probably my second favorite player in history. So
all right, share your nostalgia and general chat. We're gonna close it up for the people so they can go home. But you guys have a good rest of the evening. We will catch you next week again, Wednesday, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time here for Beyond the Archives. And we have, again, more games coming out. Teams, please send us your schedule so that way we can go ahead and lock those in and let the Discord know. But you guys have a very wonderful rest of your evening. I am, again, your boy, Ryan, a.k.a. Rylion here.
I'm Matthew, aka Mr. Monstar. You know who I am. I'm excited to see you guys next time. Thank you to everybody. Shout out to Poi and Uncool. For those of you who don't know, the people in the back doing their thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm Nemo. I'll be here again every week. I'm gonna be sad whenever we can't do these power rankings, in the off season. Maybe we'll just flame Rogue for like an hour straight and then we'll call it good.
Yeah,
But,
do some vetting.
Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%. But yeah, I'm all good.
All right. Well, you guys have a
Great
great
night,
rest of the
everybody.
evening. We will catch you later. Have a great night, y'all. Peace.